This is Tanya. Life is expensive for her.
I work full time, but I still cannot pay all my bills. I pay to cash my check. I have to send money to my mom, but I have to pay a lot of fees for that. I took a payday loan for my son's medical expenses, but the interest is really high. With those fees back, I can do so much for my family.
Stellar is a software solution that makes it easy to send and receive money at almost no cost.
This can have a huge impact on marginalized people all over the world.
Hello everyone, I'm Joyce Kim from Stellar.org, and we're building a financial system for the world's poor. So this here is my grandmother. She's cute, right? So on this day, I actually remember traveling hours to the temple where she lived with $500 cash for her in my pocket, like I always did. Why cash? Because anything else was just too expensive. So working families spend $44 billion a year on Western Union and similar fees. That is a huge number. For people that live on less than $2 a day, they can spend up to 15% of their daily income on a single transaction fee, just one. The simple truth is, it's expensive to be poor. And the solution to this problem starts with a technical back-end question. What do all of these services have in common? They're enabled by global protocols, these systems that allow computers to talk to computers so that you and I can send emails and photos globally, instantly, and for free. These systems enable millions upon millions of products, and it does not exist for money, which leads to a lack of financial services for the poor. So we decided to change that with Stellar, an open source financial network. So businesses and developers can build free or low-cost financial services on top of Stellar. And like the internet, anyone can connect to anyone else on the network. So under the hood, it's actually the first of its kind distributed decentralized database for global real-time transactions. You can ask us about that later. And so far in our pilot, we've enabled over 6 million transactions. If we had used wire transfers for those transactions, it would have cost $150 million in fees to end users. Also a lot of money. If we had used M-Pesa, which is the PayPal of Kenya, that would have cost $2 million, which is a great savings, but we are not stopping with that. On Stellar, those same transactions cost end users 20 cents total. So these kinds of savings are made possible because the Stellar network is open. It can be used from end to end, regardless of if you are in New York or Nairobi. And what that means is that people can build businesses where it was impossible before. And the money saved, all that money saved, gets to stay in communities so that grandmothers just like mine can invest more into the well-being of their families. All of this requires better software. And that's brought to you by our full-time team of technologists who joined us from a great group of companies. So there's also a role for you guys to play in this. By contributing to Stellar, you can become an impact billionaire. You can help billions of people save billions of dollars. We're presently working on 2 projects. If you're an individual, you can consider supporting the translation of our technical documentation. We were aiming for 5 languages. Thank you, Google and BlackRock, for covering 3 of those. 2 more to go. That alone reaches millions of developers. If you're an organization, you can consider kickstarting our microfinance project, where for $250,000, we are going to start connecting the 150 million microfinance customers to a free financial network. So I want to summarize by stressing how important I think this is. The internet, it connected the world. It touched every single one of us. So we, in this room here, we have the chance now, and we have the technology to do it again, but for money. So what are we waiting for? Let's make money work for the people. Thank you.